Ooh, that looks tasty.
Welcome, folks. Today, the Hungry Gamer is back with another round of my Wander the Cult of Barnacle Bay playthrough. And so, here we have our next mission, and based off the comments in the previous video, we are moving on to Scenario 1.0. We decided to charge up the ladder into the slums. And so here we go, we'll do our story here. Exiting the catacombs, the wanderers found themselves relieved to be bathing in the natural light once again, even if the light was hazy and muted by fog that had settled oppressively on the town. Around the tight corners and down the narrow alleyways of the slums, the sound of retching, painful howling, and mindless chanting could be heard. The streets were not empty. As discomforting as that realization was, it was nothing compared to the earth-shaking roar of something stirring underneath the slums. The wanderers knew that whatever was moving below the slums had to be stopped, for surely it was a puppet of Elder Bane. So what we'll be doing is we have to clear out this first zone, and I'll be starting over here. I haven't placed myself yet. And once we have done that, we'll go down beneath the streets, and we're going to have to fight the Megalopotamus, one of the big brutes. But you'll see that when we get down there and how it's going to work. Based on your comments also, I did keep Tank in the party. And currently, Tank is equipped just as he was at the end of the last quest. He has the mace, which has the ability to do a knockdown on a crit. He has his shield. And again, I've taken the vicious counter, which on a critical defense roll, I will be able to get to deliver a wound to an opponent. And Kira's also coming in with the same thing she had before. She has her ability to dodge attacks of opportunity. She has the big old hammer that she found. And I'm also carrying this Tidal Blast with me in case I want to try to do some ranged attacking instead. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with that equipped. And that has an AoE knockdown. So really what I'm kind of trying to do here is use that and maybe kind of clear this mess out. You'll see that there is a treasure all the way over here, 2 darkness tiles there and a darkness tile over there, which is where the ladder down the stairs is. Each of my characters does have a potion. I made a few mistakes last time, not too many. The biggest one being with what happens when you get knocked out. If you wake up, you do not get an extra action. You also get 1 die per action that you spend, as I believe how Tristan explained it. And some other minor mistakes. I've changed my angle. It looks like I've, for the most part, killed the glare. And let's just jump right in and see what happens. I'm going to be coming from the angle over here today to kind of try to make things a little bit easier. We're going to see how it works. All right, let's jump to it. All right, so let's kind of jump in and see what we have here. So the initiative gods were kind to me. I have Tank at the top in the defensive spot, which is where I want him to be anyway. And Kira in the attack. I have the archers in the movement, the boomer in the defense, and the grunts in another attack zone. So clearly what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge straight out and see if I can't take these guys out. I'm going to start with Tank, who's going to take his first action and go 1, 2, and then that's as far as he can get. So I'm just going to bring him again, 1, stop him there. Because I stepped away from there, I do have to roll my defense against a single hit as the attack of opportunity, but I have 4 dice, so I'm confident I will be fine. And there it is. Whew, got 1. Barely was fine. And that is it for Tank. Moving on to Kira. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with her. I really wish I had a extra movement for her, but I don't. So I'm going to step out, 1, 2. She gets to dodge the attack of opportunity. And then I'm going to use her magic spell, which is 4 dice, but it gets to be 5 dice because I'm in the attack spot. I'm going to attack the grunt here and see if I can't put that down, because I'm a little more worried about that because it has the extra attack. So here we go. And I'm looking for the arrows. So these 2 are misses, but I did get 2 crits. And so 4 damage and 2 crits. And so the great news is I took out already, this grunt is gone, and more importantly, the archer has been knocked down. So that is already 1 experience for Kira. Okay, That is a really good first round so far. Then boom, we come here to the archers. Archer stands up. We come to the boomer. Boomer can't see anything, nothing happens. Then to the grunts. This one can't see anything, but these two can, so they will step up just like that. Nice and simple. Then back to the top. I'm going to start here with Tank and see if Tank can't take her down with his 3 dice attack. And I got 2 hits, no crits. I can still not get any crits on anything, but 2 hits is enough to kill the archers because they're in the movement spot. And that is 1 for Tank. And so the grunts are going to be a little harder to kill now, but that's okay. Then I'm going to... Oh, no guts, no glory. Let's step on into the darkness here and see if I can't get something good. Come on, treasure. Treasure, 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 treasure. Oh, I did get treasure. Excellent. And here I have my cards. I have not shuffled these yet, so let me go ahead and do that. All right, and the treasure for Tank is... I got the Winged Helm. +1 hit point, and I can move 1 additional space per move action. So I'm going to equip that on Tank right now, but I'm probably going to want to give that to somebody else later on. But that's great. Tank now has even more hit points. That is the end of Tank's turn. We'll go to Kira, who will simply go 1, 2, and I'm going to hit again with my spell. And I got 3 hits. I did get a crit. So my crit roll, that's nothing. So I do knock both of them down. I believe that's how the AoE knockdown works. And then they get 1 extra defense, so that means I hit 1 damage through on 1 of them. But they're down, which means the boomers go, the grunts go, so they stand up, and I really have them in a really good spot. I'm feeling good. Just like last time, I'm starting really strong. Here goes Tank, his first attack on the wounded one. And he has 2 hits. They have 2 armor, so nothing happens. And he attacks again. 3 hits, so I do get 1 wound through. I've yet to get a crit on those things. Take 2 more dice. Boom! Sending this tidal wave out. And wow, I have a crit, so that's good. Another crit. A 3rd crit. Oh, I'm so glad this is on film. Alright, so 3 crits. So I do 1 more damage to that guy, which is enough to kill it, and my crits knock the other one down yet again. And just like that, we are up to 2. Whoops, that is Tank. We are up to 2, and I have 1 more attack, so I'm going to send that tidal wave again on the grunt while it is on the ground. And I have 2 hits already. 1 of them is a crit. That is 3 hits. It loses 1 armor because he's on the ground. So that will do 2 damage to it, which is not enough to kill the grunt, but it does put it in a bad spot. Again, the boomer still can't see anything. This grunt can't see anything, so all it does is stand up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on keeping on. My plan here is I'm going to have to see if I can get Tank to actually kill that one and kind of make his way this way and clog up this mess. I'm going to send Kira over to deal with this darkness. Hopefully it's another treasure, and then maybe pick up this treasure as well and not get spawned on. So here goes Tank. Aye, 2 hits. Does not get through the armor. And hey, finally, at least I got a crit. So that is 3 hits. That is enough to get through, and I would have actually knocked it down if I could have rolled that first. Now Tank is up to 2. So it's going pretty well, and I'm going to go ahead and send Kira on her way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have an event. Now, Kira is not the smartest squirrel out there with a... Well, she has an intelligence of 3, so that's pretty good. She is pretty smart. I take that back. And we have Tidal Shift, which I guess is pretty appropriate since I'm using the tidal wave everywhere. I discover an amulet that controls water for a short time. 1 shot, shift any single initiative card anywhere on the board. Whoa, that's super powerful. That's the end of her turn. Again, still nothing can see us, so we're back to the top. And I'm going to... Is it lame of me if I just pause here for a second while I go get that? Maybe. That's lame. That's stupid. Tank would not do that. 1, 2, and then 3. And I am going to stop him here to make them kind of come to me a little bit. I don't want to step right into an attack. Then we have Kira, 1, 2, and she gets the treasure right there. And we get a scale helm, which is great for her. Again, now that's a little more defense for her. I'll probably wind up changing helms later on, but she's going to wear that, so she's a little bit tougher. And then I will move and make my way back. Now, it's possible that I'm supposed to actually interact with that and spend an action to pick that up. I don't think so, but that might be wrong. Either way, it's not a huge difference right now. So, the bad news is, as soon as I kill one of these two things, we're going to have a spawn. And that's not necessarily horrible, but just so I know, I have to be prepared. But I'm in a good spot. And so she's gone. Now the boomer gets to go. He's going to step out. Oh, he gets to step twice to me. I did not pay enough attention to that he was there. So not horrible, but not great. Tank's going to take 1 damage. Excuse me, 1 hit, but he does have 4 defense being at the top, which is where I like him. Well, that one's on the floor, but I got 3 already. And I am going to roll it because it is per crit. So let me roll that. That is 3 crits already, which means that that boomer is already dead. It came to Tank, it just kind of charged out with him, and he just smacked him right in the face with his shield so hard, he literally popped. And I will say thank you to Tristan for pointing out to me that that is per crit, not just once total. Now, the good news is, oh no, that's just 3. That is 3 experience, so I'm okay right now. And then the boomer comes out also, which brings the grunt up into the movement space, which is pretty good, because maybe I'll get lucky and obliterate this grunt too. 1, 2, it's going to attack, it's doing 1 damage, and looking for some crits. I did get 1 crit, and I got my shield. That is 2 crits. So I did 2 damage right back to that grunt. And so kind of where I'm at now is, my question becomes, do I want to let Tank kill this guy, and then I'll get the spawn? Well, I'm only going to get 1 spawn card, so that will come right here. So that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to see if Tank can actually take him down with his 3 dice. Here we go. Swinging for the fences here. That is 2 hits. That will do 1 wound, which will be enough to take him out, which levels Tank up, which means I get a spawn card. I also have to give 1 to Kira, so she is 1 away from leveling up. And we take a flip here, and we have 2 grunts. Oh, and a guard. This is the first time we've seen any guards. So it just got nasty right here. And especially because the guard, as near as I can tell, actually gets to be in that position of extra defense, which means that guard right now is hanging out with 3 defense. So I think somehow I gotta kill those grunts. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that, because we gotta kill that guard there. So Tank has 1 action left. Boom. He's gonna turn, he's gonna face, and he's just gonna whack at that guard, see if I can get lucky. And I did get lucky, so I did get a crit. So that's 3. That doesn't break the defense, but that does knock the guard down, which means I have a little bit more of a chance to do what I want to do here. And then we come to Kira, who's just going to go 1, 2, and she gets her 5 dice, and that guard now only has 2 defense. And with luck, I can knock everything else down. And I got my crit. Oh, another crit. That does nothing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 3 damage on the guard and knock down both of the grunts. So right now, things are going really, really well. Then we come to the grunt. The grunt's just going to stand up. Or the guard stands up, the grunt stand up. We're back to Tank. Tank's coming at him with his 3 dice. See if we can't get a knockdown on the grunt here, or the guard here. Nothing. And again, 3 hits, 3 defense, gets through, not at all. Tank has an amazing ability not to be able to roll crits on attack. Add 2 more. See if Kira can get the job done here. And, oof, not good. I did get my crit, though. So I got 3 hits. Doesn't bust through the armor, but it does knock down all of them. The AoE. Let me just double check I'm playing that right. Yep, crit causes AoE knockdown. And then my second attack. And that is 2, which does not bust through the armor. And here we go, rinse and repeat. It will stand back up on their turns. And we are back to the top. Tank, we'll see if maybe he can start with a crit. If he can open with a crit, that would be amazing, but he still can't. 1 attack. There we go. 2 attacks with the crit. So he does 1 damage, and more importantly, he actually knocks this guy down to start, which makes it easier for maybe Kira to come in and steal that kill. And I've been forgetting Tank has 3 attacks. I missed that last time. So I'll take my other action here, and boom, that's 2, which does not penetrate the armor. And here comes Kira. Same plan as usual. See if she can't put down that guard. If she can do 1 damage, that guard is dead. And just like that, I do have 2 crits, so I got my knockdown show again. There we go. 1 damage to the guard. The guard is gone, which means Kira is now at 5 experience and level 2, so she has 2 more actions. Both of these grunts were knocked down. And let's see if I can't get some more success here. And the next attack, I got 2 hits on a grunt, which will do 1 damage. Put that one there, get rid of that. And I got 1 more attack. No, 2 hits does 2 damage because they're knocked down. And the last attack there, where I got 1 hit, a crit. So that is 3 hits there, which is good for 3 more damage, which is enough to take out 1 more grunt. And there we go, and Kira is now at 6 XP. The grunt goes, poor grunt is just going to stand up. It is just a matter of time, and let's see who is able to take out the grunt first. And there we have a crit, a hit, and another that is 3 damage. It soaks up 1 and then falls down. Tank uses his second action here. That is a crit and a hit, but that will be enough for 1 damage. That is the end of the grunts. And Tank is to 5 XP. And just like that, we have cleared this map. And Tristan pointed something out to me. I'm heading up to here. Maybe I might wind up with a whole bunch of things to fight. But he did point out that when you clear a level, you do heal 1 hit point. Neither one's hurt, but that's what happens. Tank has 1 left. 1, 2. Kira goes 1, 2. Second action. Third action. She'll step on there. And we have more treasure. This is a good start for me. And just like that, I got a heart amulet, which will give Kira some much needed HP. She now has 4, and she has 3 defense. I'm feeling much better. Boom. So that is it. She's there. Tank will come. We're going to flip everything, get it set up. I'm going to stop the video, and we're going to keep going because this is a fantastic. Okay, so here we are. We are downstairs, as it were. We've changed around. I did realize I left off 1 tiny square at the bottom of the map to the other one. I don't think it mattered. It just would have put that last spawn point in a different spot. Based on how I mopped the floor of things, I don't think it really mattered, but I did make that mistake. Sorry about that. So here we are. All I have to do is kill everything. Deal with any spawns that I get, and I'll be fine. There's a whole bunch of water down here, which is going to be a pain in the butt, but I got to kill all the stuff, particularly the Mega Brute. Here is the Mega Brute's card here, and a reminder, he does act twice per round. Right now my initiative is Archer, Mega Brute, Kira, Tank, Boomer, Mega Brute, Regular Brute, and then the Grunt. So I don't particularly like this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this title shift since I can't keep it. And I'm going to go ahead and move Tank from where he is up into his preferred tanky spot, which will put Kira in her tanky spot for now. So it's a pretty good position as I try to take this stuff out. I'd rather if I could have Kira up there, but you know, you can't get lucky every single round. So here we go. First round, Tank, here he goes. 1 action, he's in the water. 2 actions, he steps out, and he's going to club at the boomer and just try to get rid of it. My plan with that is, I'm assuming that Tank is the most able to deal with the potential poison that is going to show up. And just like that, Tank has 2 hits, both of them crits. That is 4 damage on the boomer. You know, it occurs to me, I don't think I remember to poison myself when Tank popped the boomer last round. So there's a good chance I would have wound up taking some damage, but oh well. I would have healed a little bit when I flipped over, so I feel like I'm probably in good shape, but that is a silly mistake that I made. But that is 4 damage to the boomer. The boomer now pops, which gives Tank some more XP. Not quite sure if you can see the edge, but Tank is now at 6 XP, and Tank is also now poisoned. At the end of his round, he's going to roll his dice and see if he can't deal with that. He didn't cure it, but he did avoid the damage. Now, Tank also would have gotten an extra movement per action that he steps. I still don't think that affects the water, so that's why he is where he is. Then we have the archers over here. They can't see anything. The Mega is over here, doesn't do anything. Kira, her turn. I'm just going to start shooting. So she has 4 dice, and I'm going to shoot at one of the grunts. And we have 2 crits, so at least I got my knockdown. And so that is going to be 3 damage. And the grunts are in the attack range, so I actually do 2 damage to the first one. It gets knocked down on the ground. There's its damage. And I will do my second action and attack again. And that very much kills it, and also knocks that one down. And that puts Kira at 7 XP. So both of them are very close to getting level 3. And then I will take my third action and see if I can't get lucky and kill that other one. Cock that one. So I have 1 crit. I managed to do 1 damage to the one that is laying down. Boom, let me move through everything. Kira's done. The boomers do nothing. Mega does nothing. The brute does nothing. And the grunt stands up so it can't die. See if Tank can't put it down. And 2 hits, that'll be 1 damage to the grunt. Second attack. 2 more hits, that is another damage to the grunt, and that is all she wrote. Tank is now also at 7 XP, and he has 1 more movement, or 1 more action I should say, and I'm just going to start making my way. And boom, he'll step there. Archers can't see, Mega can't do anything. Kira, 1 action, 2 actions, and then 3 actions. And we cycle all the way through, nothing can see anything. I think my plan is I'm going to move up here and try to take out those boomers. So we start with Tank, who steps onto the hard ground. 1, 2, 3. He gets 1 more because of his winged helm. Maybe I should have changed the gear around, but that's okay. And he has 2 actions left, and we'll see if he can't kill him as he attacks. And that's 1 hit on a boomer. Boomers have no armor, so that's 1. And he'll take his second attack. And that is a crit, which will knock it down, but he's going to kill it. It will pop. Tank is now 1 XP away from level 3, and now I will have to deal with my poison again. And I'm still poisoned, but I did avoid any damage. Archers go, Mega goes, Kira goes. 1, 2. And I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to see if I can deal with these guys. I'm going to step into the darkness and just hit them with a tidal wave and see if I can just knock them all down. This might be a bad idea. And our second action there, and we have an event. And I found the water idol. If you spot an odd magic idol hanging on the wall, check knowledge. My knowledge is 3 because I am a smart little squirrel. And 1, not good. You drop the idol, a water elemental then appears and bonks you on the head, then vanishes. Take 1 wound. First wound of the game, and it is self-inflicted. And then I will take my third action and just hit them, looking for crits to knock them all down. And I got no crits, but I did at least kill 1. And Kira 2 is now 1 XP away from the next level. Boomer goes. He was hitting Tank for 2. And I got 2 defense. Mega goes, can't see anything. Brute goes, Grunt goes. Oh, there are no grunts. Let me take that off. Now we're back to the top of the round. We'll see if Tank can't Pop, another one. And man, he just cannot swing his mace. Maybe I should switch to the pistol. And his second attack, that's 2 more, then I'll pop it, and now I have done it. Because now Tank levels up, he spawns 2 more cards, and Kira will also level up. Okay, so dealing with my level ups first, again, I'm going to give Tank the hold the line, so he's going to get an extra defensive dice. He has 1 action left, I will also point out. And Kira, I gave her agility, so she also will gain 1 more defensive dice, so she'll now be up to 4 or 5 with where she is right now. I'm a little bit nervous about what's coming. We get 2 cards. So we're going to get a caster and an archer, which is going to show up right here. And then going clockwise, right here is a brute and 2 grunts. Okay, so here we are. We are all set again, ready to go. Caster showed up. I don't like that. I don't like any of this. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if I can't. Gosh, the archer. I'm going to try to kill this archer first. No, I'm going to try to kill this caster and hope I can rebound because I'm close to kill that archer. So because of the miasma, I only get 2 dice. My last action here. Ooh, that is a crit and a hit. So the good news for me is the casters have 1 armor, but I get through 1, so I do 1 damage to the caster. It has 2 left, but more importantly, I did get a crit, so I did knock it down. Then Tank gets 5 dice now to try to cure his poison. There's a crit. Poison cure. That was Tank. Archers go. So this one will shoot at Tank first with the bonus of +1. So Tank is taking 2 hits. He's got 5 dice, and let's see if we can't get some crits, because Tristan explained to me that if he is close, I can knock those arrows right back in his face. And, well, I defended them all, and I got 1 crit. That's 2 crits. That is enough to kill the archer. Boom, and take no damage. Gosh, that puts Tank to 10 XP. I don't know why I did not play Tank all the way through the other playthrough, because he has just been boss. Alright, so now I have 4 hits on Kira. And luckily, because of her helm and her ability and her spot, she also has 5 defense dice. But I'm trying to defend it against 4 here. And I defended against 3, so that is really good. So she's up to 2 damage. I'm going to start thinking about taking that potion. Then we come to the Mega Brute, can't see anything yet, and boom, Kira will take her 4 dice and see if she can't kill her some archers. Well, I got a crit, so I'm going to do 1 damage to 1, but I knocked them down, so that's good. Man, this tidal wave is just awesome. Second action, same one, but 1 damage is enough to take it out. 2 damage. Kira is now up to 11, and since I have the quick step and it's laying down, I'm going to go pick up this treasure. I'm just, can't just do that. So I can't pick up the treasure, but I will just step 1 into the water because it's only going to stand up on its turn. Alright, we go cycle all the way through. Nothing is going to happen until the caster stands up. There we go. That's the end of that. Now, I think, because I was dumb enough to put these guys back here, they can see Tank, so they are coming after him, moving 2 squares at a go. So that may have been a mistake, but you live and you learn. And we're going to see if I can't take down this caster. Again, I only get 2 dice, but here we go. First attack. That is 2 hits. That is enough. A second damage to the caster, so I got to get 1 more. And second attack, nothing. Third attack, 1, which gets blocked. So that was really bad. Really bad. Archer stands up. That's the end of that. Nothing. Kira goes. She's going to start out, and she's going to just pull the water up from right underneath this archer and just knock it right back down. Well, she didn't knock it down, but she did kill it. So that's 1. Then I'm going to send another one over there and see if I can't knock down the caster or kill it. And I got 3 hits and a crit. That's enough. Boom. That removes, so that Kira is 3 XP away from the next level. That removes the archers, and that removes the caster. So moves the Mega up into a, well, the Mega doesn't get the bonuses, so it's not a big deal. And I have 1 more action left, so I'm going to step over here and pick up yet another treasure. And now I have some throwing axes, which on a crit causes cleave. So that's pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as what I already have. So I'm not going to equip it. That's it for her. Oh, my goodness, the boomers are not in here either. I was supposed to get rid of them a long time ago, so I've been cheating just a little bit, folks. All the way down to we get to the grunts, and they are going to step up. Boom, just like that. Ready to attack. They are in the movement space. That's just 2 dice on tank, which means I get 5 back. If I'm lucky, I can actually just kill one right out. Ooh, I only defended 1. I got 1 crit. Ouch. So tank takes 1, and I guess Kira broke the seal there, and I get to send 1 back on them. Okay, I'm getting a little bit nervous, but I'm just a little bit nervous. So tank is up. He's going to see if he can't kill the one right in front of him. He now, because the caster is dead, gets his 3 full dice. Boom! Finally. That is 3 hits and a crit. That will bust through his 1 armor. Bam! That's his first action. His second action, he keeps swinging with that mace, swinging away. 2 hits, does 1 damage, takes a 3rd swing, and that's again 3 more. That is enough to put the grunt out. And just like that, we are only 3 away from the next level for both of these characters. So with these brutes coming in and the megalopotamus, so I'm definitely going to get 1 more spawn. And I don't know how it works if I kill the megalopotamus here, who is worth, I believe, 4 XP. If I kill it, but everything else is gone, I'm not sure if that would actually cause another spawn if that made me level up. Because I could kill both of these guys, as long as Tank kills one and Kira kills the other, I wouldn't level up. So I'm not sure how that works. I will probably err on the side of, if I do manage to do that, just ending it just because of time. It'll go a little bit faster. We shall see. Anyhow, we're going to swing all the way back around through. So that was Tank. Mega doesn't do anything. Kira goes 1 action, 2 actions, and 3 actions. And you'll see why I'm doing this. I'm trying to keep a little bit of range here. Now, what I have done is I have made myself a target for the brutes, and so they'll start moving. And the brutes, the grunts are gone. The brutes are in the attack range, which is bad. So they can step up 1, 2, and then we're going to swing all the way back around. And so what I'm doing here is I'm hoping that my defense is going to be enough to counteract the crazy 3 damage each one of these guys is going to do. Step up for 1. First attack. That is 2 hits. Unfortunately, they have 2 defense. And the second one, come on, give me a knock. There we go. Got the knockdown. I do 1 damage, and I knock 1 of these brutes down, which is huge. Now, I will say the last time I played this game, I didn't really use the knockdown very much, and now I'm seeing that that was a huge mistake. Like, the knockdown is just incredible. And I'm going to have Mega does nothing. Kira gets a free movement, so I will just take that to there. Let her do her 4 dice. She's going to go at the one that's already hurt. And she gets 2. That's it. It does get through the armor. It's 1 more damage. And then she does her second attack. Ah, gosh, I can't get a crit. 1 more damage. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating, guys. And third attack, nothing. Oh, that is not good. Oh, well, the brutes are going to get to go. He's going to stand up, but because he stood up, only this one gets to attack Tank, so he attacks him for 3 damage. See if Tank can survive. And he's blocked 2. So he takes 1, and he does 1 back. And that's going to be on this other guy here. And Tank is now at 2 damage. So I'm doing okay, but not great. If I knock these out, I might, if I don't spawn everything, want to heal up before I go deal with this guy down here. All right, we're back through top of the round. Tank has his mace. He's swinging away. He's going to go at the one that is the most hurt at the moment. And that is a crit and 2. So he's going to do 1 more damage, which puts him at 4 and gets a knockdown. Then I'm going to go ahead and have Tank swing at the other one and see if he can't knock that one down too. I think that was his first attack. Second attack. And again, he's going to do 1 damage and succeed to the knockdown. And his third attack, he's going to see if he can't finish off the wounded one over here. And boom, that's 2. Since he's laying down, he loses an armor. That will do it. And that puts Tank at 2 XP away. So as long as Kira on this turn right now can take that one out, I will have succeeded in my plans. He only needs to do 3 damage with 12 dice of attack. So first one, that does 1 damage. So we are clearly inching our way there. Second attack, that'll do it. That is a ton. The water just comes up and just smashes this brute into the ceiling. It is obliterated. And I'm going to go ahead and take my potion, and then with my free move, I'm just going to step forward right here. Get the brute out of there. And so I think what I want to do here is I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna just move right towards this guy and just see if I can't take it out. I'm probably gonna have Kira move down to the bottom on her turn in order to just let the brute go back to back and see if I can't make this work. But we come all the way back around. I'm gonna let Tank step out here for 1, 2. He's gonna drink his potion to be healed to full, and 3, like that. Then the brute moves 1 space, and I roll the die. And it swipes his tail, spins around, but other than that, it is highly ineffective. Sorry about that, I'm just at the edge of the screen there. Then Kira goes, she's going to drop all the way to the bottom of the chart. Here comes Megalopotamus. Uh-oh, it's a crit. Spawn 2 crablings in a close space. That's pretty much what I didn't want. And so these crablings get spawned, they're down at the bottom of the track. I don't know if they get the bonus, so I'll just assume that they do. They each have 1 attack and 0 defense. We're back to the top, so I'm gonna let Tank go ahead and attack 1. And he kills 1 crabling. And I don't think you get experience for the crablings. And the second one, and he kills a 2nd crabling. And I'm just going to have him step right on up. Now the Mega Brute's going to go twice, and it simply is going to attack for 3 hits, which is a lot. Tank responds with his 5 defense, and only get to roll 1 of those. So 2 damage on Tank, and 1 on the Mega Brute. And Mega Brute gets to go again. Does the exact same thing. 3 more hits on Tank. And that's a little better. 2 crits. So I do 2 damage to it, and I take none. It is down to 12. And now it is Kira's turn. She's going to take 1 action, 2 actions. Sucks I lost all that there, but that's the way it goes. Crablings are gone. And go ahead and hit for 1, which will not get through the 3 defense. So that was a big old bust. Perhaps I should be switching to another weapon, but oh well. Back to the top, back to Tank. His first attack, 3 dice. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and just roll. The first thing the Brute's going to do is going to spawn 2 crablings, and then going to attack Tank for 5. Attack Tank for 3. 5 dice, and I only blocked 1. Wow. Well, not looking good for Tank. He is down to 2 health. Alright, so Kira, I'll have her go first and try to kill those crablings. And she got 1. And that's 2, and then maybe I can get some crits and do some damage to the big boss. 3, that does not even plink through his armor. All right, we are back to tank. Come on, I need some crits here. Nope. 1 attack. 2 attacks. There we go. 2 crits. But I still don't pierce through. And the brute's gonna go. Move those aside. And he heals 1 HP and attacks for 4 damage. So here goes tanks. His defense. And I blocked 1. Only 1, so I do 1 damage back. And I take 1 more. The tank is now at 5. Oh, this is horrible, guys. And then he attacks again. Oh, I didn't roll that on the camera, but he's attacking again, doing 2 damage. And boom, tank is down again. Boom. Which puts Kira not where I want her at all. Well, she has a free move, so I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm going to use 1 action. See if I can't get tank up. I cannot. His turn shows up. He gets to use all of his actions, I believe. So 1 for each. Maybe I'm still doing this wrong. This is the only confusing part of the game to me. Nope. 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 So things just went really from bad to really bad. All right, well, we will see if Kira can survive this. First attack is going to be for 3 damage. She has 4 dice in the spot she's in right now. That is 1. So she takes 1. And the second attack is going to be 3 damage. And she blocked 1. Woo. She's down to 1 HP. Also, Kira's turn, she's going to use 1 first action to try to get tank up. Oh wait, she gets 2 dice, 1 for each person, so maybe tank should have been up. First action, nope. Second action, nope. Third action, that was on the floor. Nope. And the tank gets a chance. First action, he's finally up. And he's just gonna stay there. See if Kira can survive 2 hits. Here we go. 2 more Crablings. Second attack. Another attack for 3. And she defended it. Oh, she's a hero. Alright, she's up. She can get out of the way. She's going to step back for 1. Her quick step lets her dodge. And she's going to go straight at him, see if she can't bust through. Second. Nothing. Third. That's 2. That is only 3. Does not bust through there. Gosh, this guy is really stinking hard. Then tank is going to jump all the way to the top to at least give myself that. The Crablings will go. They will attack tank. Each for 1. He's taking 2 damage. He now has 5 defensive dice. And he only blocked 1. No crits. He's at 4 damage again. Tank gets to go. And I'm just going to focus on the boss here and hope I can get some crits. That is 2. 3. Nope. Can't get through. That is 1. That's 2. Nope. Can't get through. And 3. 1 hit and a crit. Only 3. Can't bust through. Oh, gosh. This is really bad, guys. And 2 more Crabling. And I guess the other Crabling can't get into space, so I guess that's good. And then next thing, can't get any more Crablings, so I guess it does nothing. I don't know, that might be wrong. But I'm running low on time. So Kira, I'm going to see if she's going to let her waste some of these Crablings here. Nothing. And 2. Nothing. And 3. 1 Crabling is gone. Wow. That is just horrible. And this Crabling will... Well, I guess it can't get to him. I don't know how the Crablings work like that. But they get the bonus, so that's 4 damage on tank. Gets 5 dice. And he blocks 2, and down he goes again. This is really looking bad. I just can't bust through this guy's armor. And Kira's back in the horrible spot she does not want to be in again. So I'm going to try to kill some of those crablings first. So I did take out one. Second action, see if I can't take out another. I did take out another. Third action, or free action, step forward, and 2 dice. Could not get Tank up. This Crabling can't go through there, so I think I've done a good job with that. Tank, first action, no. Second action, he's up. And again, he's going to stay, he's going to stay where he is and see if he can't. All right, here we go. Back to the Mega Brute at the top. He's hitting Tank for 3 damage. Tank gets 4 dice. Tank gets, 3 dice. And Tank defends them all and does 1 damage back. The second thing from the Mega Brute, exact same thing. 3 damage. See if I can't defend. And I defended 1, took 2 more, and again, Tank is on the verge of going down. And Kira's going to go, I'm going to send Kira to the top of the order for the moment. I'm going to see if I can't get lucky here. This may be a bad move. Crabling can't actually do anything. Tank now has 4 dice. He's in the attack spot. Nope. Nope. Where are his crits? There we go. Got just 1 crit. Only 3 damage. I just can't bust through his armor. Now Kira's up, and I'm going to send Kira back to the bottom, so at least Tank will take the hits. First one is a heal, and both Kira and Tank get hit for 2 damage. So I will do Kira's 4 dice first. She blocked 1. That's it. So she takes 1, and that is enough to knock Kira down. I'm down to 1 morale. She's already at the bottom. Whew, this is bad. And then Tank. And he blocked 1. Well, there's 1 crit. He blocked 2. Does 1 damage. Gets him down to 11. And then Mega Brute's second turn. 2 more Crablings. And the Crablings get to go, which will be 2 damage on Tank. And he defends them both and kills 1. This will be Tank's turn. He gets 3 attack dice. He's going to see... No, first he's going to try to get Kira up with 2 dice. Nope. Second action. There we go. Kira's up. She'll step away there. And then his third action, he's going to just see if he can't bust through with some crits. Nope. He cannot. Kira goes. She gets 5 dice. Come on, Kira. Get through the Brute's armor. That is 2 with the crit. Nope. It's 1 attack. 2 attacks. No. 3 attacks. Oh, I still can't bust through. Oh, guys, this is horrible. All right, here comes the Mega Brute. 1 more. All right, that is 3 damage on Tank. 1 more hit. 1 more defeat. And Tank... Oh, Tank only has 1 health left. He has defended 2. So he's still there. He does 1 more damage. The Mega Brute goes again. Heals 1. Does 2 damage. Tank is down. Boom. That is all she wrote for the Wanderers. They have been defeated. We will be going back with our tail between our legs. Tank is out. We will have to be doing this one again. We'll have to try again. Tank will definitely be out for the next one. I'm not sure who I will use, but I'll put something up on the Wander Facebook group, and we will see. Wow, this was just devastating. I just could not get through his armor. And so that's all right. So first off, I have to apologize for the odd cut there and how kind of towards the end, the combat, everything kind of sped up a little bit. I was suddenly under a time crunch and really wanted to get the battle done. and see if maybe somehow I could turn it around. Clearly, I did not. It went poorly all the way to the end. However, so kind of talking about what we're going to do moving forward. So I guess I have a couple of questions. So I think I'm going to go with Tank is out. I'm not going to take him out permanently, but I think he is out. He has to recover because he got knocked out 3 times until we reach the 2.0 scenario, so after the first boss fight. So for at least a couple of scenarios, he is out. Kira went down once, so we kind of have an option of whether or not to keep her going or replace her with somebody for at least one. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping her in, but we can go either way. The next thing I have to figure out is, do we want to retry the scenario that we failed, where we went up the ladder, or do we want to do one of the other two, which was go towards the sound of the water or go towards the sound of the chanting? We kind of have a choice. We can do any of those 3. And I think if we decide to do the same scenario again, I think we will have Kira in there and then replace Tank. So Kira kind of ran away and is coming back and is going to try to finish the job, because that does make a little bit of sense to me. And on the flip side, if we decide to do one of the other 2 scenarios, then I think I will have Kira sit this one out, kind of with the idea that all of these things were being done. The Wanderers kind of all came together and they kind of branched out to do different things, kind of the idea. So we could just put 2 other heroes into the fight on that side instead. So in the comments, leave your thoughts of, should I just try this scenario again, or should I do one of the other ones? If we do the scenario again, we'll definitely use Kira again, and then I will need to figure out who is going to replace Tank. I invite you, you can leave in the comments who you would like to see. I'm also going to put up a poll on the Wanderers Guild Facebook page to see who it should be to replace Tank, but I will take any comments here and I will add that to the total, no problem. I will say I will not be using John, Gunbjorn, Finn, or Liz. Those are the ones that I've used a lot, so I want to kind of get some others in there. So, as always, please leave your comments with my mistakes. Tristan, I'm sure I got a whole bunch I've made, but please let me know. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm bummed that I got splattered. I just could not break through the Megalopotamus's armor. I don't know what to do about that. So leave any comments you have about how I could have solved that problem. And as always, please share, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.